animals getting extinct, oceans turning into dump sites, cities filled with the smell of rotten garbage. What have we done? We never truly realize how our actions impact Mother Earth. In a small town not far away from the city lives a community of people just like you and me. Let me introduce you to Adik Jason.
Mom, I'm home.
Welcome home, Jason. I just finished preparing your lunch with the groceries that your father bought last night.
Oh my goodness! Just look at the amount of waste that is on the table.
Did you know an average Malaysian creates 1.2 kilograms of trash per day? That's a total of 428 kilograms of trash in a whole year.
There is so much paper on the table.
In Malaysia, tons of paper waste ends up not being recycled. All the paper waste collected will end up in the landfill. Landfill rubbish rots and produces a dangerous greenhouse gas called methane that can increase global warming. Many trees are chopped down to supply us with raw materials to make the paper we are using. We could reduce the amount of trees being chopped down if we recycle used papers properly.
Jeez, it's so messy in here. Why are there so many empty plastic bottles laying around? And my teacher said that plastic is bad for the environment.
Adik Jason's teacher is right. Plastics such as bags, containers, jars, bottles, and so many more can take up to 500 years to decompose. If not properly disposed, plastics will end up in the landfill, which can be washed into rivers and seas by extreme weathers. Due to the amount of plastic and rubbish found in the ocean, a total of 1 million marine mammals, fish, and sea creatures gets killed every year. Later that day, Adik Jason went out to the park to play with his friends.
Hey guys, so I was thinking of a way to reduce the amount of waste that my family and I contribute to the environment. Could the both of you help me out? My mom told me that there is a pyramid analogy on how to prevent pollution from happening.
The pyramid analogy that Anika is referring to is disposal, recycle, reuse, minimization, and prevention. Most people practice rubbish disposal and it stops there. They do not realize that there are a few more steps needed to be taken in order to prevent pollution.
Me and my mom go to the nearest recycling center to properly dispose of our household items. At the recycling center, you will see 3 colored recycling bins. The first bin is green in color. This bin is for the disposal of glass.
Fragments of glass cannot be disposed into the recycle bin. When disposing glass bottles, you will need to empty, clean, and dry the bottles.
The next bin is blue in color, and this bin is used for the disposal of plastic.
Adik-adik, you must also remember that plastics that are contaminated by food debris or mixed with materials cannot be recycled as well. Fun fact! The plastic bags you get from grocery shopping stores are actually made up from non-recyclable materials.
What about the next bin? The last bin is yellow in color, and it is used for the disposal of paper.
Did you know, adik-adik, you cannot dispose of paper cups into the yellow bin? This is because paper cups are usually lined with plastic to avoid leakage. It is important that we recycle used newspapers and books instead of throwing them away. Recycling 1 ton of paper is equivalent to saving 17 trees from being chopped down.
Aside from that, there are more ways to reuse. Practice minimization and prevention. For example, you can reuse food waste and put the food waste collected into a bin for it to be used as a fertilizer. You can also bring your own bottle or Tupperware when buying food or drinks. Lastly, you can also practice getting only the things that you need, keeping things that you've used, and donate old toys, clothes, and other things to those who need it.
Adik-adik, there are so many other ways we can help our environment. Remember the 3 magical words, which are reduce, reuse, and recycle. These steps can make the earth happy, but it won't work without your help. I love you, you love me. We can make our earth happy. Just reduce, reuse, and recycle. Come, let's do it together.